Hi everyone. In this AusGeochem video tutorial, we'll be going through how to register to use the platform, and I'll briefly discuss the two different types of users we have. So to register, we just click down here and we ask for very limited information. So name, username, email address, and then from there, you put in a password. And once you've read through our terms of conditions, you would ask to agree to them, and then you can proceed straight away. So I'll just quickly sort the passwords out, click agree, and click register. And once you've completed that, you will be asked to confirm your email through a verification link. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So once you've done that, you get asked to sign in again. So I'll just do that now. And I'll log in. Now, when you first make an account, you become what we call a general user. And what that means is that you can freely interact with, interrogate all of the data that has been made publicly available on the platform. So that means you can use our on-the-fly analytics, data synthesis tools for anything that's already on the platform. What you can't do, however, is update existing data sets or upload your own data sets. To do that, you need to become a data contributor. Now, to become a data contributor, you have to upgrade your account. So if I do that now, go into account, status, and it says here that I am a general user. And we ask for some extra information to become a data contributor or an upgraded user. So what we ask for is institution. We've got a list already populated here, although if it's not there, you can add it. And I would put the School of Geography, Earth and Atmospheric Sciences here at the University of Melbourne. You put your research group if you've got one. I can put I'm a researcher, for example. And if you don't have an ORC ID, which I happen to have one already, then they are free to make. So it's really important to, run through the reason for doing that. So the ORC ID follows a person regardless of their workplace. So whether or not I worked at an institution like the University of Melbourne, or I worked for an industry company or a government branch of the government, the ORC ID will always follow me everywhere, which is why we ask for that information to become a data contributor, so we can always attribute the data to the correct person, regardless of where they might move to in their career. So I can also add another email here. So I used my institution student email before, and now I could use maybe my staff account, or I could use a personal email if I wanted to as well. So you have a secondary email as backup. Now that I've done that, I can click upgrade account, and an email will be sent to our team to verify that yes, you're a real person and that you can be upgraded to become a data contributor. It's essentially automatic. There's no extra hoops to jump through, but you'll be sent an email to say when it has happened. So I'll go ahead and click upgrade account now. And then I can close this, and you can see here that my account status is currently being processed. It's been sent through to the team to approve the upgrade to data contributor. So now that I'm a data contributor on AusGeochem, the main difference is shown up here. I now have this My Data function, which I didn't have when I was just a general user. So once the upgrade is complete, you can now access this function. And the My Data section is actually explained in its own video. And within this section, we have the data packages menu, which also has its own video, and then the main data tab here where you can upload sample metadata and analytical data. And these two are explained in their own videos. The key thing about being a data contributor is that you can also not only upload data packages, but you can also collaborate with other data contributors on the platform to ensure that they can also contribute data to your projects, for example.